you're a young guy, in fact, and we sell mostly to women between the ages of 50 and 70. Now, there's a lot of people that would make excuses about that and say, man, I can't do that. I can't sell. I'm not a woman. I don't understand their issues like menopause and things like that. So what do you think about those kind of excuses?
Well, look, at the end of the day, especially if you're the salesperson, you're not there to understand all of their problems and create their solutions and do their programming and write the diet plans and do this and that. That's not your job at all. You're there to analyze their situation. You're there to dissect what's been happening, especially if they're women aged 50 to 70. You know, what's been happening for the last 30 or 40 years? What's led you here? Why haven't you got it right? That's what you're there to do. You're there to have a conversation with them to figure out what's gone wrong. Why does it keep going wrong? We have a solution that we believe in, that we can fix it. You deliver what that solution is, and then you close them into a deal by selling them the solution that is clearly there for them that they've never had before. So that's the way that I go about it. You're going to get some pushback. Pick up the phone and someone's like, I thought I was speaking to a female, and you just crack a little joke. Look, unfortunately, I'm definitely not a female, something like that. But, I'm here to help you, take you through your call today. And if it is something that you're wanting to do, we can push you forward with a female coach. Yep. So you just overcome that. Very, very easily with confidence, with authority. Yeah, for mine, it's a very easy one to overcome.
I think that's it. I think like people, I've done it before many times. I still do it today. I mean, you'll come up with reasons why, logical reasons in your mind, kind of like logical fallacies. Look, this makes sense. This won't work. And most of those things are bullshit. When you really look at it, you go, well, that's not true. I'm just creating excuses. I notice that it happens in business all the time. It's not just sales. It's in marketing. It's in branding. It's in sales. It's in delivering the program. People come up with excuses that basically limit their success because they are always, looking to get all their ducks in a row kind of thing. And I think like although we have many fantastic male salespeople, in fact, most of our team in sales is males, I just want to make sure that the listeners don't create these excuses in their minds. If you have the desire to do something, chances are you're going to be able to do it if you actually apply yourself.
Yeah, no, look, absolutely. And again, it's just about telling them what you're there for, making sure that they feel comfortable, making sure that they're in a position where they can trust you to proceed with the call. So, straight away by saying, look, I completely understand where you're coming from. I know that you may have thought that we'd be speaking about, say, menopause today, but that won't necessarily be the case. Let's just speak about what's going on in your life, what has been going on, and how we can create those solutions for you. So I think, it's just about overcoming and making them feel comfortable. And again, not freaking out or losing composure. You're literally having a conversation with someone that does not know who the fuck you are. Like there's nothing scary about that. Do you know what I mean? So you're just having there's no humility. Even if they tell you to fuck off or they yell at you, which, rarely ever happens, like doesn't happen. They don't know you. You're speaking generally over the phone or even on Zoom. You just have to have a conversation. For me, it's like talking to, if this was my mum, how would I chat to her? How would I help her if she was in this health position at the moment? And you just have a conversation and you have a good conversation, you create the right solutions and they'll buy it. Most of the time they'll buy it if they can afford to do so.
I think there's a huge amount of power in what you said. I mean, honestly, like sales is about not being reactive, right? It's about, being able to change someone because of your non-being reactive. So if someone's getting feisty and cranky at you, there's no point, being that person that goes kind of angry back. I mean, let's say you're at the supermarket, for example, and like the supermarket, like the clerk, for example, they're having a shitty day. So, they're like, next, like what? And then they're all cranky. I mean, you can obviously be cranky back and then you're both going to have a shitty experience, or you can have a smile on your face and just ask them about their day and, you change their day. Like one's a much more enjoyable experience. And I think when it comes down to sales, people have to be non-reactive to people's moods. They have to be non-reactive to objections, not take things personally. And you have a much more enjoyable experience as a result of that.
Yeah, absolutely. And you have to believe in what you're selling as well. So I think that's really important. You have to believe in what you're selling. You have to know that your product works. You have to know that you're actually creating them a good solution. And especially in the health and fitness industry space, like